Well, it wasn't depiction. It was me. I did post it, and I thought it was me as a doctor, and had to do with Red Cross as a Red Cross worker there, which we support.
That was Donald Trump denying that he was posing as Jesus in this AI-generated photo. He instead said the picture that showed him in flowing red and white robes, touching the forehead of what appeared to be a sick man, was supposed to depict him as a doctor. But soon after a global outcry from religious leaders, Trump reportedly deleted the AI-generated photo from his Truth Social account. Here's the interesting part. It isn't common for Trump to delete his posts, no matter how much backlash they generate. He appears to have taken down just 4 social media posts since 2021. And even for the latest controversy, Trump has refused to apologize.
Only the fake news could come up with that one. So I just heard about it, and I said, how did they come up with that? It's supposed to be me as a doctor making people better, and I do make people better. I make people a lot better.
So, if Trump taking back his statements is so rare, what caused it this time? The post generated an outcry from a series of prominent conservative Christians, which make up a big chunk of his voters. The bizarre image wasn't well received by even his longtime MAGA and right-wing supporters. They even accused him of blasphemy. And his public and unholy feud with Pope Leo didn't help. And so far, the unprecedented clash between the leader of the most powerful military on earth and the head of the world's 1.4 billion Catholics shows no signs of abating. Trump first went behind Pope Leo in a social media post and called him weak on crime and terrible on foreign policy. He later justified his attacks on camera.
Why did you attack Pope Leo on Truth Social?
I don't think he's doing a very good job. He likes crime, I guess. He hit us. Think of it. He's worried about fear. What about the fear when the ministers and the priests and all of those great people that were arrested during COVID, and in many cases they're outside 10 feet apart and they were arrested. So we don't like it. We don't like a pope that's going to say that it's okay to have a nuclear weapon. We don't want a pope that says crime is okay in our cities. I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of Pope Leo. He's a very liberal person, and he's a man that doesn't believe in stopping crime. He's a man that doesn't think that we should be toying with a country that wants a nuclear weapon so they can blow up the world. I'm not a fan of Pope Leo.
Then the Pope hit back.
I have no fear of neither the Trump administration nor speaking out loudly about the message of the gospel. And that's what I believe I am called to do, what the church is called to do. We're not politicians. We're not looking to make foreign policy, as he calls it, with the same perspective that he might understand it. But I do believe that the message of the gospel, blessed are the peacemakers, is a message that the world needs to hear today.
And it looks like Americans aren't going easy on Trump either.
My first thoughts were that it's President Trump, and President Trump says many things, unfortunately, that do not bring a lot of people peace, makes them worry. Do I feel that Pope Leo has a right to suggest there is an end to the war? And absolutely, that's his job, is peace.
As Catholics, we pray for peace. We pray for the negotiations to go well. We don't want to see the death like we've been seeing in Lebanon. But with that said, it's a very tough time. There's a lot of parties involved, and everyone has competing interests, and we're just really hoping that we can see peace and the innocent are unharmed in the process.
In a world flooded with noise, Hope Global delivers clarity. Your video-first destination for U.S. coverage, breaking news,
A short time ago, the United States military began major combat operations in Iran.
Global development and the stories shaping power, politics, and geopolitics. Fast, focused, fact-driven.
Did you read those new files?
No.
From Donald Trump shakeups
The tariffs will be not a full reciprocal.
and Capitol Hill showdowns.
Don't you ever accuse me of a crime.
I believe you just lied under oath.
Yes, Mr. President, quake in your boots because I will tell you the truth. You will be impeached.
To global warfare.
ऑपरेशन सिंदूर आतंक के खिलाफ भारत की नीति है.
Diplomacy, elections, and shifting power dynamics.
וביחס למה שנעשה בהמשך דין, יש לנו תוכנית סדורה עם הרבה הפתעות. לערער את המשטר, לאפשר שינוי.
Hook Global brings you sharp coverage, deep dive explainers, and expert-backed analysis 24/7.
ایران شاید زخمی شود اما هرگز زانو نمیزند. دشمنان این ملت به ویژه آمریکای جنایتکار و رژیم منحوس صهیونیستی را
For analysts, policymakers, globally curious minds.
Free the hostages now. If you do, you will live. If you don't, Israel will hunt you down.
Hook Global cuts through the chaos of international conflicts, economic tremors, or strategic global moves.
You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel.
We cut through the chaos and deliver context that matters. Stay informed, stay engaged, stay ahead, get hooked on what matters.